What's up, everyone? This is the genius voice of a generation, the great Bobby. So, as you can see at the very bottom, it says major spoilers. All right, I got this from my Star Wars snitch from Lucasfilms and Disney. So, if you don't want to be spoiled on what's going to be happening, then stop watching the video. All right, so on my last video, I said that Finn was going to go to the dark side and kill Princess Leia and become a Sith trooper. All right, so Disney, they're rich as hell, okay, and they're really smart. All right, much smarter than I guess. They put out false stories to some of the people on the staff, and whoever those whichever story is leaked, basically that person gets found out, and they found out that that person leaked it, and they get fired or they get dealt with however they get dealt with. And that's basically how it is. So as far as like this whole situation of Finn going to the dark side and also being a Sith trooper and killing Princess Leia, um, I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm not saying that it is going to happen, but I'm saying that it could be a little bit of misinformation on that, and I apologize for that misinformation. But I do have an inside snitch, and this is kind of how Disney keeps everything from getting out. But I got the motherfucking tea. Excuse my language. I'm gonna stop cussing. I gotta be YouTube friendly. Before I go ahead and go to this story about Phasma being the daughter of Luke Skywalker and Rey being the granddaughter of Luke Skywalker, I would like to say that like my channel is not a Star Wars dedicated channel. It is a channel dedicated to the greatness of me, the great Bobby, the person, the magical, amazing voice that you are listening to. You are so welcome. Breathe in all this great Bobby. All right, so now I know that I might sound like it might be easy to mix me up with a dick, an asshole, or self-centered douchebag. And like, I'm going to tell you right now, don't get me mixed up with, don't get me mixed up with the wrong idea here, okay? I am all that and more. So, going into the story, Captain Phasma is the daughter of Luke Skywalker. And she is Rey's mother. And wait for it, this is a spoiler alert, Han Solo is Rey's father. All right, so this is what's going on. Now, I'm so sorry. I guess I'm Mike Zero today because he always gives you like vague information but never tells you direct. I cannot confirm that Captain Phasma is actually Rey's mother, but I can confirm that she is very highly possibly Rey's mother. All right. Because apparently, but I can't confirm that she is Luke Skywalker's daughter, okay? And, if you look at her, she looks just like Luke, has blonde hair, and, she kind of resembles him in the face and all the good stuff. But basically, the story that I'm being told is that she could have a sister who actually could be Rey's mother. So there could be like twin girls or something like that, and one of them had a daughter and hooked up with Han Solo or something like that, right? I don't really know. So like, this is going to be slightly vague, but it is confirmed that one of these potential girls is the mother of Rey. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and get to it. So there's twins. Luke Skywalker is, I guess the whole theme now is all the parents failed with their children. All the children has turned to the dark side. Kylo Ren has turned to the dark side. Phasma's turned to the dark side. And now everything has to be done through the grandchildren, which is Rey. Okay? The story with Captain Phasma is that she is ashamed of the fact that she's related to Luke Skywalker for whatever reason. I don't know the details on that, but I'll be told later. She's ashamed that she's related to Luke Skywalker. She ultimately denies it and hides it and all that good stuff or whatever. And like she's even so brutal to the point where she would murder, I mean murder, like kill, like shoot you dead for if you know who she is, if you know she is the daughter of Luke Skywalker type stuff, right? So, because she doesn't want anybody to know that she's Luke Skywalker's daughter, she's keeping it like some big secret because some for reason she's ashamed or something like that, all the good stuff. Now, here's the thing: either her or her sister hooked up with Han Solo, had a kid, and Han Solo basically never got to see the kid. He knew that either Phasma or her sister was pregnant, and basically, yeah, like I mean, like kind of didn't really know what to do. I guess he left. I don't know what the story is. We're just gonna skip on to the next thing. Um, that is the reason why she is so good with the Millennium Falcon and she knows how to work it and all the good stuff because she's Han Solo's son. And Daisy Ridley did say that I thought it was obvious who the parents were, and they did make it pretty obvious that she's Han Solo's daughter. But they threw out a whole bunch of distractions that Captain Phasma is actually Luke Skywalker's daughter. Okay, and also they might even be behind the fact that um uh, there might be a daughter or something like that. But I'm banking on the fact that she is the mother of Rey, and she left her on Jakku because she didn't want her to get mixed up in the First Order and all the good stuff and whatever, right? There's some big story behind that we'll all find out that I just don't know because I only got so much information from my snitch, and this is what you're getting. I'm so sorry. Um, so Han apparently either had a relationship with Captain Phasma or maybe a relative and all the good stuff or whatever, which is sister, and like a child was produced. And that is the reason why when Han Solo offered her a job, he asked her name, and then he took a sigh after she said, "My name is Rey." She was all like, "My name is Rey." He took a sigh. Um, he was like, "Oh, that's great, Rey." And then also when Finn and Rey told him that BB-8 had a map leading to Luke Skywalker, Han Solo turned around with this look on his face, like like he had seen a ghost or something like that. But what it was, what I'm being told, is a look of shame.
This droid has to get to the Resistance base as soon as possible.
He's carrying a map to Luke Skywalker.
Okay, it's a look of shame because he had a romantic relationship with Luke Skywalker's daughter, and a child was produced. And of course, Luke Skywalker knows about this, and it could also have to do with the reason why he ran off, all the good stuff or whatever. Then he goes off and tells Maz Kanata that, hey, this is my daughter. When she asks who's the girl, and she tells her, hey, it's my daughter. Captain Phasma's daughter or sister, whoever the hell.
That lightsaber was Luke's, and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
I have to get back to Jakku.
Han told me. Dear child, I see your eyes. You already know the truth. The belonging you seek is not behind you. It is ahead. I am no Jedi, but I know the Force. It moves through and surrounds every living thing. Close your eyes. Feel it. The light.
That's the reason why Maz Kanata goes to her and says, Luke, this is Luke's saber and his father before him, and now it calls to you. That's because Rey is Luke Skywalker's granddaughter. All right, that's the plot twist. Rey is the granddaughter of Luke Skywalker, not the daughter. Okay? Captain Phasma's character, Gwendolyn Christie, is in her mid-30s. Luke Skywalker is in his 60s. All right, and he's a Jedi. Like, so it would just be out of place for him to get with somebody so young. But Han Solo, he's a scoundrel. So, I mean, like, it's not out of character for him to do that. Which that makes Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren cousins, and both of them the grandchildren of Darth Vader. Which explains a lot about Captain Phasma's character. Captain Phasma's character is very vicious, and she seems a little bit, from what I'm told, she seems like she might be a little bit bloodthirsty, or just, if not bloodthirsty, probably just very cold. You know, which symbolizes the cold side of Darth Vader. Also, when she drops Rey off on Jakku, for whatever reason that she did, she, either her or whoever dropped her off, could be the sister, could be Phasma, said, "I'll come back for you, sweetie," or something like that. I can't remember what she told me. It was something like that. Anyway, on to the next thing. They have been constantly trying to distract you with Captain Phasma. All right, they've been trying to distract you from the fact that Captain Phasma is Luke Skywalker's daughter with General Hux, by having him stand next to Kylo Ren to kind of make it look like he might be Luke's son or something like that. And also they kept her helmet on the whole time. Plus also they made sure they went out their way to make sure that Captain Phasma and Rey had no interactions. All right, now I'm going to tell you the reason why this is. The reason why that is because Captain Phasma is officially Rey's mother, which I do believe she is. Because it would be kind of stupid if it was her sister or something like that, you know. It's not even confirmed or whatever, but anyway, like, it would just be really stupid. It just make more sense that it'd be like, Rey, I am your mother, you know. It just makes more sense. So one part of the movie where things point to, like, that was just odd and super out of place was how easy Captain Phasma let the shields down when Finn and Han Solo captured her. She did it with no problem, just took him down and said, "You're not going to get away with it." Wasn't that just kind of odd and out of place for her to do that? Yes, it was. You want to know why? Because she was trying to get Rey and protect Rey and all the good stuff or whatever. Okay, so some information is missing here, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill those holes. I'm going to fill in the holes that you're kind of Blake-minded on. Captain Phasma sent Finn to go save Rey, or at least go get her from Jakku. All right, at the beginning of the Force Awakens, Finn takes off his helmet, and Captain Phasma says, "You're not supposed to take your helmet off. Meet me in this area for reconditioning, all the good stuff." And
FN 2187. Submit your blaster for inspection.
Yes, Captain.
And who gave you permission to remove that helmet?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Report to my division at once.
really what happens, that is a setup for that we're going to find out in the next movie or the movie after, where it was showed that Captain Phasma gave Finn instructions to go get Rey. All right, because she knew she was on that planet, whatever. More likely because she's her mother. Also, when General Hux and Kylo Ren were talking about, had figured out that was Finn that took Poe Dameron to escape or whatever. Captain Phasma was there and was looking kind of out of place, you know, kind of defending, saying like there was nothing wrong with Finn.
FN2187 reported to my division, was evaluated and sent to reconditioning.
No prior signs of non-conformity.
This was his first offense.
General.
With F2817. So I don't know what happened. Basically, she's like, I don't know. And that's the reason why Finn went to go, you know, get Poe Dameron. Because he got his instructions that now is the time. Go get Poe Dameron, go to escape, and all that good stuff. And I know that you're probably gonna eat me alive because y'all gonna point out that, okay, then why was Finn so against going to Jakku in the first place when they're driving away? I personally don't know, but I do know that his orders was to go get Rey. Okay, and that's he had a secret mission to go get Rey, and that's just what the point of Finn is. Why was Finn chosen? Finn was chosen because he is a child. He was Rey's best friend when they were kids. And that's the reason why she sent him. And maybe there might be some other reasons mixed in, but Rey and Finn knew each other when they were children. Now, what I'm going to guess, I'm going to basically put two and two together and say something was going on where they didn't want to get Rey mixed up in the whole Stormtrooper program or the First Order or wherever the hell. And she had to go. And also, from the information I was told, it's hinting at something happened with Rey where she used the Force and the Force as a kid, and the Force was so powerful, and to, you know, like maybe Snoke might have got her hands on her, or maybe they try to use her and turn her into a weapon. And you know, Phasma didn't want that to happen, so she put her on Jakku. And that's just essentially what that is. So, and that also explains the reason why Finn is in love with Rey. It is because Finn has loved her since she was a child. And Finn remembers. All right, so how do there was nothing in the movie that showed that. Wrong. All right, there's a part right before, at the scene right before Han Solo comes into the picture where he tracks on them. He puts the little tracker beam. You can go check this out in the movie yourself, okay? Go back, watch The Force Awakens, and watch the part where Captain Phasma's talking to Finn and saying, come over here for reprocessing, and then all of a sudden Finn is escaping out of nowhere. All right. And also check out the part, check out this part that I'm about to tell you. When Han Solo first pops into the movie, right before he pops into the movie.
That was shooting.
Thanks.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
No
I've
one
learned some
trained
ships, but I've never left the planet. Your last
That
shot
was
dead.
amazing.
Oh, you got it
You
with
set
one
me up
blast.
for it.
It
That was pretty
perfect.
good.
You're okay. He's with the Resistance. He's gonna get you home. We both will. I don't know your name.
Finn, what's yours?
I'm Rey.
Rey.
Help me with this, quick!
Whoa! What's going on?
Finn is about to tell her that he's on a secret mission to save her, and that Captain Phasma is her mother and all that type of stuff. And he's about to tell the real reason why he's there. You know, he kind of takes a light side and says, Rey, and he's about to tell her what's going on. And then the ship shakes because Han Solo tracked onto them or whatever. Go back and watch the movie, and you tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm absolutely wrong. Go watch with your own eyes. All right, I might put a clip on here or something, and you might can see whatever. Like, no. Okay, cool. So, the last few things, Princess Leia did not know that Rey existed because this is Han Solo's side baby with Luke Skywalker's daughter, who is also Captain Phasma. And Captain Phasma denies the Force, hates the Force, basically is ashamed of who she is from her background, like I said at the beginning of this video. Okay, so Luke knows that Rey is his granddaughter, and that's why the scene at the end of The Force Awakens is so emotional and just full of a whole bunch of whatever. I mean, it's kind of like the past has come back to haunt him. You know, it's kind of like he's given up on his Jedi stuff, and then his granddaughter comes back. And Rey doesn't know that she's his granddaughter, but Luke Skywalker obviously knows and plans to tell her whenever he plans to tell her. And that's just what it is. Okay, cool. Also, another thing, that's the reason why Rey is able to, like, that's the reason why she has the Millennium Falcon at the end. Because it's her birthright. She even gets Chewbacca in the deal, I guess. Yeah, so that's essentially it. Rey is officially the granddaughter of Luke Skywalker. Captain Phasma is the daughter of Luke Skywalker. And also, personally, I think it would be stupid. Her sister might be Rey's mother, but I'm pretty sure it's Captain Phasma. I can almost guarantee you that it's Captain Phasma. Even though, some stuff doesn't line up with Captain Phasma and the book, from what I understand, as far as time placing. But I mean, there are some things that can happen that with her being the granddaughter of Luke Skywalker, the Force could be so strong to where she could survive any type of conditions and all that type of stuff, and a baby could still be conceived. So that's a possibility or whatever, because I heard other things that the book said that, like, she went to like a hard planet, and like everything was just very hard for Captain Phasma and all that junk or whatever. But she's like real tough skin or whatever. But also it does tell a lot to the reason why Luke probably went kind of nuts with her being so ashamed with her heritage and her background. All right. And also it shows that the power of the dark side and Darth Vader just kind of took over the children a little bit too much. But this is also another thing where Kylo Ren and Rey are half brother, half sister, and half cousin, I guess. The other thing is, though, is that like this sets everything up to where, I don't know, everything's freaking crazy. This sounds like the Kardashians to me, like the real life Kardashians with Tiger and Rob Kardashian having a baby by China. I mean, it just sounds like some crazy stuff. But like, hey, it's a soap opera, movie, space opera, or whatever, and that's just how it's gonna go. But anyway, I am the genius voice of a generation, the great Bobby, and this is the information, the tea, all the good stuff. Captain Phasma is the daughter of Luke Skywalker. Rey is the daughter of Han Solo and Captain Phasma, which makes her the great-granddaughter of Darth Vader and also the granddaughter of Luke Skywalker. Stuff is about to get crazy. I need you to leave a comment, like, subscribe, dislike, whatever. Just go to war with me. Tell me if you hate this. Tell me if you dislike this. Tell me if you think that I'm inaccurate on all the information. Tell me if you think I'm right, wrong, whatever. Like, I do it because I'm a voice on the internet, and you have to do what I say because I control you. I'm the YouTube, and I control you. I'm just messing with you. You ain't got to do what I say. Anyway, though, I'll holler at you later. I'm the genius voice of a generation, the great Bobby. I do exist in real life. Leave a comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Make sure you leave a like. Look out for my next video. Sorry that I ain't been posting that much. I've been doing some other stuff, making money. I'll holler at you later.
Quiet, girl.